Hi everyone, it's Jeje here and welcome or welcome back to Be Colorful. Today I'm gonna propose you two different cards than usual. A Slimline card and a Z Fold card. To make you understand, I show you the card I made for my goddaughter's birthday. A truly beautiful type of card and at the same time very simple to create. You can change the measurements, obtaining a card of different height and width. This is basically a Z-fold slimline card. But the absolute protagonist of the card we will make today, and also of the next ones, will be the beautiful pattern papers of the Tonic Craft Kit 53. I fell in love with their colors and I couldn't stop creating cards with them. So lots of videos are still waiting for you. If you don't have this kit, you can easily use different pattern papers. And now let's get started. Since I want to create a slimline card made up of panels created with the dies from the kit, I have to take all the measurements and adapt the card base to these dies. Then, after taking the measurements, I calculate what the slimline card measurements should be. So I'm going to create a 6.5 by 3 3/4 inches slimline card on ivory cardstock. As I said before, I create 3 panels with the dies of the kit, one with the largest die and 2 with the smallest. Die cutting on my favorite pattern paper of the set. To each panel I add finishing edges with the green satin mirror card, always included in the kit. Okay, all the panels are ready. Before gluing them onto the card base, I embellish the central panel with the cream go grain ribbon from the kit. I tie a simple central knot and glue the ribbon with a double-sided tape adhesive that's included in the kit. I glue the panels on the card base, creating a little thickness. I'm using the foam tape that takes in place the dies of the kit. I organize the dies in another way, so I keep both the acetate, which I use for shaker cards, and these thick tapes, which I use in the cards instead of the foam tape. Well, now let's move on to the sentiment, for which I gonna use this die of the kit. I have already die cut a background oval on some vellum, always using one of the die from the set. So I die cut Thank You on the green satin paper and I separate the writing from the oval outlines. Before gluing the sentiment, I decided to embellish the card with a few golden drops, diluting the sparkle spray from the kit with some water. I just have to glue the sentiment and thus finished this very delicate slimline card. As I said at the beginning of the video, the 7th card for this kit will be a Z-fold card. This is the card base, and now I'm gonna show you how to get it. In my case, I cut out a 9 and 3/4 by 6.5 inches panel. Then I create 3.25 inches fold line. I rotate the panel and trace again to 3.25 inches. If you don't rotate the panel, the second fold line must be made at 6.5 inches. A Z-fold card can also be made like this, but if you want a layered effect, we have to cut the card diagonally. We have to decide the minimum height of the front panel. 2 or 3 inches will be fine. I'm going for 3 inches height, so I mark the point with a pencil. Now let's recap. I cut out the paper into a 9 3/4 by 6.5 inches rectangle. I traced 2 fold lines at 3.25 and 6.5. I marked the minimum height of the front of the card at 3 inches. And now I'm gonna cut out diagonally, starting from the second fold line up to the 3 inches I marked on the front panel. And here is a Z-fold card. Easier to do than explain. We just have to decorate it. I stop the video for a moment in case you need to take a photo. I'm going to create panels for each layer, slightly smaller to leave white finishing borders. For the middle size, I'm gonna use this paper. I know that each side of the card base is 3.25 inches wide, so I cut out decorative panels that are 3 inches wide to get 1/8 of an inch wide borders. Now I have to cut the diagonal. To get the same inclination, I take the card base itself as a reference point. I aligned them well and mark the point with a pencil. And cut. To make it smaller and obtain 1/8 of an inch finishing borders also on the top and bottom side, I'm going to cut it out 1/4 inch only on the bottom of the panel. And the middle decorative panel is ready. To decorate the front side, I want to use this paper, but unfortunately I only have these 2 remaining pieces. You see the video of this card now, but it's actually one of the last card I created. Never mind, I will be smart and use even the smallest pieces, somehow hiding the intersection of these two panels. For the full side panel, I cut out this paper, forming a 6¼ by 3 inches rectangle. I start gluing all the panels. And to hide the intersection of these two pieces of paper, I'm gonna use the cream go green ribbon from the kit. Also for this card I make a simple decorative knot on the central part, and I fix the ribbon with the double-sided tape adhesive of the kit. And also with a glue dot in the center, just to be sure it will stay in place. Since the pattern papers are quite thin, I want to reinforce the panel with a layer of cardstock, since I have glued a thick ribbon. For the sentiment, I'm going to die cut Happy Birthday on the green satin paper of the kit. With the same die, I die cut 2 more times on white cardstock. By gluing these 3 layers of paper on top of each other, I'm gonna get a thick element. I really like this effect because they look like a chipboard element. I'm going to glue Happy on the top diagonal edge and Birthday on diagonal edge of the front side. I finish my card with a touch of light by gluing some square gems included in the kit. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed these two very delicate cards. If so, please let me know by leaving a thumbs up and a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next video for more ideas on how to use the beautiful pattern papers that's included in the kit, or in general, your pattern papers waiting to be used. Thanks for watching, see you next time, bye bye and be colorful!